Hi, I'm Trisha, and today I want to tell you about a very affordable, cracking little Bluetooth headset. People sometimes ask me about these Chinese names they haven't heard of and whether they make good products to buy, and this is one of the best examples of one that's an absolute cracker. And these things are about 13 quid for Bluetooth. And there are a few things that I always look for in sports. He says he's got a picture doing sports Bluetooth headset. The first one is how on earth you charge it up. Because you see, so many of them don't have a little cover on them like that does to get to your charging port. And if you don't have that cover on it, if you go running in the rain or if you sweat a lot, you can kill your headset. I say it far too often, and it still winds me up that there are new headsets coming out with no cover on the USB. This one does, and it's also got really nice simple controls. That's your on-off, pairing, answering your phone type button that's really easy to get hold of. Goes in your right ear, that's your nice stabiliser to keep it there. That's your plus and minus, where your fingers go. If you grab hold of it, that's naturally where your fingers go. And the sound is cracking. For this price of headset, I don't think I've heard one that beats it. There's probably one or two that just about match it, in Bluetooth. Not in wired, but in Bluetooth. There's one or two that match it, but that sounds absolutely gorgeous. Which, to be honest, if you're running, doesn't make that much difference, because as soon as you start panting a lot and breathing heavily, it makes a right mess of the acoustics in your head anyway. But if you want them for other times as well, it's worth having good acoustics. These are brilliant. And those are tiny little earbuds. They do have other larger ones, but those really are tiny. They are some of the smallest I've ever tried in these things, and they are so comfortable. If you're like somebody like me that's got small ear canals, or if you're buying them for a child with small ear canals, but if you buy them for a child, make sure they know how to turn the volume down, because you don't want to deafen them. These are nice. If you're looking for a cheap, no name or very small name, because I hate the phrase no name, it's not a famous name, it's not a big brand that you're paying for most of the advertising, but they just make seriously nice headsets. It's cheap, it's Chinese, but boy does it sound good. And at that price, I recommend it to all those people that ask me, what about cheap Chinese headsets, are any of them worth having? These ones definitely are, at least in my opinion.